Hello and welcome to LaRosa Reads. I'm Denise LaRosa, and today I am going to share with you my experience of reading like my favorite color. Can you guess what it is? Let's talk books. Oh, I love the color purple. Love, 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 love it. So much so that I transformed my childhood bedroom to a purple haven. I had purple walls, purple carpet, and bless my mom's heart, it's still purple. I also purchased a car back in 2008, little Hyundai Elantra, and I purposely picked the color called Purple Rain because I love purple. I love Prince. I love purple. Did I say I love purple? So I thought, why don't we have a little fun with my favorite color by reading books that have covers that are the color purple. I don't know why I'm being so dramatic in this intro, but whatevs. So I'm going to show you the books that I found on my shelves that are purple, that spoke to me, that were saying, you want to read me for this little adventure that you're going on with the color purple. I'm going to start off with a heavy one, but a goodie. This book was gifted to me by my sister from another mother, Kathleen, because she has known me since I was 7 years old, and she knows I love me some purple. I love me some Prince. So, oh boy, this is a doozy, but oh my gosh, this is a music lover's dream. It is Prince, all the songs, the story behind every track, and I'm in love already. Now, am I going to read this entire book for this vlog? Absolutely not, but I do want to dive in, and I've already tabbed, I wanted to wait, but I've already tabbed one of my favorite Prince songs because I want to read about like my absolute favorites first. And then, oh my gosh, this man was so delicious. Like, only Prince can strut around in heels higher than mine and a fluffy blouse and make me feel like I'm going to lose my life. He was so sexy. I digress. So, this is book number 1. I have 3 more books that I found on my shelves that will go with this little adventure. How about that? The color purple, because it's purple and there's purple in the title. Love me some Alice Walker, although I've never read an Alice Walker novel. Mad love and respect, though. And this is not a color, like a shade of purple that I prefer. I tend to love lilac. In fact, that was my wedding color, lilac, because I love purple. But 100 other girls just had me wondering what's going on in this book. I don't know. We'll find out. And then I also have Wildseed Witch, which I think will be delightful. I mean, this cover, there's some pink, some fuchsia, but my goodness, there is also some gorgeous purple hues there. And I love the back. Look at the sky. The sky was all purple. There were people running everywhere. Yay. Like what I did there. And who knows what other purple books will come my way, because I have a feeling this is a good excuse for doing a little book shopping. So you never know what I'm going to add to this experience. So without any further ado, let's take a look at my reading experience. I just finished reading The Color Purple, and oh, Lord, oh my gosh. I have all the feelings right now, all the feelings. So let me put this disclaimer out. It is after hours at work, okay? After hours. I'm not reading on the job. I should be home, but my job is like a home away from home for us. We practically live here and spend more hours here than we do at our own house. We being myself and my 2 daughters, and we love it, you know? So I was so excited because I only had about 20 more pages left of The Color Purple, and I thought, let me read this like before we go home, like after hours. So it's like almost 5 o'clock in the evening. We're preparing for the students' first day of school next Monday, and I give this book 5+ stars. And it's interesting because I can't really explain what's so magical about it. I think it's relationships. It's a very relationship-driven book, and the nuances in those relationships, the range of relationships. We've got sisters, we've got lovers, we've got friends, we have friends who become lovers, and we've also got a lot of trials and tribulations and obstacles that make those relationships complicated, painful, but when it's working, when things are going well, it's so joyful and joy-filled. I'm so thankful I read The Color Purple. I was motivated because my favorite color is purple, and I'm doing this challenge of reading books that have the color purple on the cover. So this also had the title. I am so forever grateful and cannot wait to watch the movie in its entirety and watch the musical film adaptation soon. Yay! I am also reading Wildseed Witch for this purple challenge. The cover is gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. That's kind of where it stops for me right now. This has been a burden to read. I am on page 132, and I have kept putting it down. I'll read a chapter, I'll put it down. And it's a middle grade novel. It's not dense, it's not hard, it's not intense. It's just, I'm not invested in our main character right now. Like, Hassani's okay, but she's a little flat. The problem in the storyline is a little flat. It's not multi-layered. Everything's just kind of flat, you know? So I continue to read it, but I think the cover was just like, the story's not storying, okay? The book is not booking. It is just okay, like closer to below basic, not just basic, but below basic. And it's a bummer because the cover is so amazing. And my dear friend Katie gave me this book. I am gonna try to finish it because, like, it was gifted to me. We've got this young Black girl who has 2 parents that have recently separated and divorced. Her father and her mother have her thinking that there's hope that they'll get back together. And I think it's false hope, right? I don't think her parents are misleading her. I think she's looking into things with that goal or that hope, that wish, and she's seeing things differently because of it. She ends up seeing and meeting her father's girlfriend for the first time, and of course she's not happy. Hassani is a YouTuber. She just started a YouTube channel about makeup and makeup hacks and tricks and tips and all of that. And her father's girlfriend is a big social media personality who like gardens and travels and has a huge following. So you would think that would bring them together, but Hassani's not having it. she gets so angry that she causes this crazy event to happen purely from her emotions. So in other words, she is a witch, unbeknownst to her and her family. Once she finds this out, well, the way she finds this out is from like the head of a witch school, and she comes over to her mother's house, to Hassani's mother's house, and is like, come to our school, we will train you to be the best witch that you possibly can be. And so she's at the school, and it's just dragging. Like, she's miserable, she's different, she's a wild seed. There are other witches who have had witches in their family for generations, and they are like prepared and know what's going on. And Hassani is clueless. People are making fun of her, and I'm like, okay, can we get over that hump already? Because like that's all we're talking about. Like that is all we're talking about, and the story's not moving past it. So I'm like, when is she going to like triumph over all of this? When is she going to come into her own? Like, when are we going to stop being mean to Hassani? Like, and it's not even like super, like the bullying is just weird. It's not even like I kind of feel sorry for her, but you would think, I have a tender heart, especially for bullying and mistreatment, and she's a young person. I'm not even feeling that bad for her because I don't know enough about her. I haven't connected with her character, and the stuff that's happening is just weird. Like, I wouldn't even be bothered by it if it was happening to me. Like, I don't know. It's just odd. But I'm going to try to power through it. Yay! Okay. This vlog did not go as planned. And I'm going to give reasons, not excuses. First things first, I work in the field of education, and we are gearing up for back to school, and that has resulted in me being at work super late, having additional events and meetings, and I quite frankly haven't had the time to read that I'm used to having. And I mean, it is what it is, right? I mean, I have a place of employment, I have a job that I love, and sometimes reading has to take a back seat. I think we all can identify with that in some way or another. So there's that. Also, these books, I totally donated 100 Other Girls. I did not even bother opening that book up. When I read the synopsis to y'all, I was like, what is this hot mess express? No, thank you. I don't even want to take the time to explore a chapter because it's not my vibe. So that brought me down to 2 books. I finished The Color Purple, as you know. I'm still trying to get through Wildseed Witch. It's not happening. Like, I'm not getting through it. And I'm not going to fight it. I'm not going to push the issue. I think it's a DNF or like a not now, but later kind of read for me. So that leaves me with a book that I was gifted by a wonderful dear sister of mine, and it is Prince, All the Songs, the story behind every single Prince track that exists, to the best of our knowledge. We know this incredible, incomparable musician and cutie patootie wrote, recorded, produced so many songs, and this is what we know, and this book is so delightful. This is one of those coffee table reads. So what I've been doing with it is just finding some of my favorite Prince songs of the moment, because you know, when you're in a mood to listen to an artist, there may be certain songs that are like really your vibe in that moment. So I've had a few of those here recently, and I've gone straight to those sections. I love, and oh my God, he's just delicious. He was delicious. I still can't believe he's no longer with us. Like, it's so surreal to me. I digress. So I love the way this is all mapped out for us. So each album is, oh my gosh, this is so big. Each album is listed and has a page number. Okay. So let's do Purple Rain. Purple Rain. Purple Rain. So let me find that. So, oh, here's Purple Rain. So it always starts like this, and it explains to you the dates of when the album was released. Warner Brothers was his record label. He had an infamous ongoing dispute with them. Became the artist formerly known as Prince. He became the symbol. But Prince of the Revolution, Purple Rain, it lists all the tracks, and it also lists its chart ranking in the US and the UK. I love how it opens. Oh my God. These pictures, y'all. Listen, Prince made me become a woman. Let's just put it that way. He helped me become a woman. I mean, look at this. Oh my God, he's so sexy. All right, so to the music. We're focused on the music. So the Purple Rain wave comes crashing in. It gives you like a little, it's almost like a Rolling Stone article kind of feel, type of, not a synopsis, but just kind of setting the tone, giving you a little snapshot into what was going on, how did this album come to be, who were the people involved, the musicians, the producers, and whatnot. And then it breaks down every single track. So my favorite Purple Rain track is Take Me With You. But before I show you that, like, look at these, like the memories, y'all. Those of you who love Purple Rain, if you know, you know, Apollonia 6. It also discussed any tours that he took at the time. And so any collaborations, any other artists that he wrote and produced for. So we have like Sheila E., like in that time span, Morris Day and the Time. And so here is Take Me With You, right here. So it shares all of the things you wanted to know. If you are a true Prince fan and a lover of music, you want to know these things. So it lists all the musicians, which was Prince. He played every single instrument. He did vocals, guitar, bass, drums, electric drums, tambourine, percussion, synthesizers, backing vocals. Apollonia did vocals, lead, and backing. Jill Jones. Okay, Lisa Coleman. Yes, Apollonia, love you, boo, but you needed some help. Okay, but here it has a little excerpt here, a little summary. I'm going to read it real quick. Originally written and recorded for the first Apollonia 6 album, Prince retained Take Me With You for the soundtrack to Purple Rain. It was added at the last minute during the editing of the movie and required Albert Magloli, to add a sequence of images of the kid on his motorcycle with Apollonia. This was Prince's first official song as a duet, apart from his assorted appearances as Jamie Starr on tracks such as If a Girl Answers and Vibrator by Vanity 6. Oh, Prince. It was Patricia Cotero, aka Apollonia, who had the good fortune to share the mic with Prince in his pop song, for which he recorded all the instrumental parts. Of course he did. Genius. Additional strings were played by David Coleman and some others. So it goes on to explain that. They talk about the recording session, the date that the recording session took place, which was January 30th, 1984. And has a little quote from some of those musicians who participated. Rogers confided she was focused. Oh, she couldn't sing at all. Like, Apollonia, we love you, boo, but that's evident. So he says she couldn't sing at all. She was focused on acting and was not a strong singer. Prince came in and had the patience to coach her through line by line to get it. The song would become the 5th single taken from Purple Rain and was released in the United States on January 25th, 1985, just 3 months before the release of Prince's 7th opus, Around the World in a Day. So, I don't know. If you're not a Prince fan, you're probably like fast forwarding through me talking about that. But that gives you an idea of what is happening with this book. So, Purple Rain has my color word in it. We have purple on the cover, on the spine. That is my 3rd and final purple book for this purple challenge. And I am learning to love and appreciate wonderful booktube vloggers such as Kayla from Books and Lala. My schedule, my lifestyle, this stuff is hard. I'm trying to stretch myself and try different things. But oh my lordy, I just don't got it like you fabulous booktube vloggers. But nonetheless, I hope you enjoyed this little exploration of the color purple. I'm not even wearing purple. Like, if I was Kayla, I would have had like a purple sweater. I would have been drinking from a purple cup. I would have had a purple drink, like, in the cup. I would have purple nails. But your girl is feeling like that's for someone else to do because I don't have that gift. Oh well, I do what I can. There's something about talking about purple that just moves my soul. I hope you enjoyed this vlog. What is your favorite color? What books do you have on your shelves that are your favorite color? Let me know by chatting it up in the comment section below. And until next time, happy reading. Bye.